So lately I've been working on making spoons and other utensils from stainless steel. Some of the stainless steel is 300 series and some of it is 400 series. Each utensil's design is quirky and different and pretty much lets the user know that this is a hand forged item. This is one sheet of stainless I've been using. It's 1.2 millimeters thick, and so it's just a little bit too thin for some utensils. So I picked up this piece, and it's 1.5 millimeters thick, and I think that'll be more suitable. I marked out a spoon blank, and I'm going to cold chisel this out. This piece is 300 series non-magnetic stainless steel, very likely 304. And this chisel is one that I made a while back from a coil spring. So I have a good reason for cold chiseling. If you've worked with any stainless steel, you'll likely know that it's very rough on abrasives, on stuff like cut-off discs or flap discs. Stainless steel wears out abrasives meant for low carbon steel so quickly, it's just not worth it. And this chisel here holds up really well. The protective plastic backing really outlines my chisel marks well, so I can work it from the other side to remove this much more easily. That piece that remains in my vise is going to be perfect for me to make a knife, and I'll probably do that in my next video. Waste not, want not. I need to give a big shout out to William M. Price for his recent very generous donation. He purchased some tools and added quite a bit, and I really do appreciate it. Thanks so much, William, and to all my supporters. And speaking of support, if you can use any tongs or other tools that I offer, that's one of the best ways to support me/the channel. Check out my website in the description box below, or just simply email me. So this is where the creativity begins. When I was in grammar school, maybe about 8 years old, I remember being in art class, and I was actually a pretty good artist. Little did I know that that was my high watermark for artistic creativity. So the reason I point that out is I can remember being in one class where we were doing these kind of free form oil paintings with our fingers. The teacher came over, looked at mine, and said, "Wow, that's really special. Like, I see something unusual, kind of like a figure eight. I'm gonna go help another student. Don't touch it." So, being the hammerhead that I am, what do? As soon as she leaves, I start to draw figure eights on my painting, completely ruining whatever might have been there. My main point is, when you're working on a piece that has an artistic flow, and you're relying on a feel to know when it's just right, go with that feeling. When it does feel right, stop. Otherwise, you might ruin something that's really nice. Don't pull a GS Tongs figure eight. This is a pretty worn 400 grit flap disc. I'm just smoothing and trying to highlight a bit. It always seems easier for me to nick myself when I've got the camera rolling. My attention seems to be drawn to two places at one time. That worn out flap disc gave the back sort of a black opal look. I like that. I've got various grits here to hand sand the bowl. To me, hand sanding on stainless steel is almost more efficient than mechanical sanding. So there it is, a hand-forged soup-style spoon. I really like the way this one feels. It has a very nice balance. Each utensil is different and unique. I hope you've enjoyed this one. We've got a lot more fooling around to do.